Hi, my name's Neil. I'm 47 years old. For the last 6 years or so, I have suffered with chronic back pain in my low back. Had a motorcycle accident about 6 years ago when this all began. In addition to broken ribs and collarbone, also left me with a couple of herniated discs down at L4, L5, S1. So for 6 years, you go through all the regular routines. Mostly it's just pain meds because that's basically all that they say they can do for you in at least my condition. It wasn't severe enough that it warranted operating on it. That was certainly an option, but really not an option. Not an option for me anyway. And so you live with it from month to month. You take pain meds and deal with that whole regimen in doctor's visits. You do the cortisone shots, the chiropractic therapy, the decompression, and all of those things helped to some degree, as they do. But of course, none of it really is going to fix the underlying problem. You feel better for a little while, but you have to just keep doing it. And nothing really is going to cure what you have when you have, really, it's a combination of degenerated discs as well as the injury. So about 3 months ago, I ran into some friends who knew about this procedure being done, and probably like you're doing now, I guess, watched some videos on it to learn what I could learn about this stem cell therapy. And I really wanted to, so I had it done. I had the injections, just one set of injections in my low back. It was 3 months ago. I wanted to wait 3 months to see, because so many times, you're on this roller coaster of ups and downs, and a new promising therapy or technology promises to make it all better. And many of those things work in the short run, but then within either a few weeks to a month or so, the pain's back again. You're back kind of where you started. Long-term living on pain meds, that's really not a life, so not a choice for me either. So I had it done, and now here I am 3 months later, and I'm really very excited to be able to share that I'd say 95% better. There's still days. Right now it's cold outside, so when you get the cold, damp air, some mornings you wake up still a little stiff, but I'm also getting up there in years, and I think some of that's probably just, unfortunately, due to age as well. But the difference is night and day. Now, I did go through, in addition to the shots, I had, I went and did what they told me to do, and that's what I would encourage you to do if you're going to go through this procedure. They do additional decompression and adjustments, and they have like exercises and protocols for you to follow, and I did that, not always to the exact letter of the law, but pretty darn close. And I got to tell you, it's incredible. It really does work. It's amazing. I wasn't sure or convinced, but when you're in our position, you're almost grasping at straws. You need some kind of solution other than cutting on your back. I actually have a brother-in-law who had to have back surgery, failed miserably twice, almost took his life 2 different times. Infections, the recovery was miserable. He still can't hardly walk at all. So I knew that was not really the path for me. So I got to say, if this is something that you're considering, and I guess it's probably not the right thing for everyone in every condition, but it works. It worked for me. I can absolutely tell you that without question. It's worked, and it is so nice to have my life back. I have a couple of teenage boys and a wife that I can now do things with them, go out just to throw the ball in the yard without getting sore. I can do, chores around the house without getting sore. It's just, it really is amazing. It's a miracle. So for me, I'll take it because it's a miracle, and now I wanted to wait, and here I am 3 months later, and it actually has gotten even better as time has gone on. It was a little better the first week, but not really so much, and I was a little worried, okay, maybe it didn't work. And they'll tell you this, but it's supposed to keep improving as it goes along. And I got to tell you, in my case, that's exactly what happened. After the first month, the pain was maybe down to about 50%, and I was just optimistic, but didn't want to get my hopes up because I'd done that too many times before. And then by the end of the second month, I'm 75, 80%. Now I'm just at the end of 3 months, I think, maybe 3.5 months, and it's 90, 95% better. I'm off the meds now. That's just a godsend in and of itself. So anyhow, I just wanted to share my story for whatever that's worth, because I was a skeptic, like probably most people, as well we should, with all the different things that are available to us, all the different miracle cures. You know, I know this is not a miracle cure for everybody, but for me, it actually is a miracle cure to have my life back, my activities, being able to just work all day and then still have, you know, a family life at the end of the day. It's a really, really good place to be. So I hope that whatever you're going through, this is helpful, and wish you a speedy recovery as well. Thanks.